Now is the time to continue this strong legacy. Join us as we pass the baton for future NCCU track and field success.
You know, athletics is a vital part of the university life. The athletics department is sometimes a front door to the university with regards to the visibility. You know, oftentimes students who are looking to choose where they're going to go for higher education, athletics is one of those things that sticks out in their mind in terms of the familiarity with a particular school. And so for NCCU, over the years we've always had a very strong history in athletics and athletics competition, as well as the academic success of our student athletes here at North Carolina Central. Well, our track and field program has been one of our marquee programs throughout history. And I think that it's very important that we make sure that we continue that legacy that was developed and left to us by legendary Dr. Walker and all of his student athletes that performed for him and competed for him. And I think that our track program will continue to be one of those programs that we have to make sure that we are successful and that we're continuing that legacy of Dr. Walker. Dr. Walker impacted so many lives, and not just here on our campus, the former student athletes, but our community, you know, the international community. And personally for me, is the reason why I'm an athletics director. And so it is just only fitting that we honor him. We honor all those student athletes that ran for him, that paved the way for our students today. And I hope through our continuing efforts in bringing recognition to our past, that our today's student athletes will really honor and understand the true importance of what they meant to this university.
NCCU's track and field program will forever be tied to the Olympics because of NCCU head coach Dr. Leroy T. Walker and the great NCCU athletes who have participated in the games.
Records toppled in Olympic tryouts at Los Angeles Coliseum in one of the most spectacular, amazing track meets in sports history. Among the highlights, the 110-meter high hurdles. Olympic titleist Harrison Dillard out of the running as Jack Davis and Lee Calhoun tie for first place. An incredible dead heat. A truly astounding aggregation of talent will take the field in Australia.
From 1956 to 1976, at least one of Dr. Walker's student athletes from NCCU competed in every Summer Olympics. In all, Dr. Walker coached 111 All-American, 40 national champions, and 12 Olympians. Dr. Walker served as the head coach for the U.S. men's track and field team in 1976 and went on to become the first African-American president of the U.S. Olympic Committee. Dr. Walker's longtime friend and contemporary, Coach Al Bueller, played a key role in NCCU's track and field success. During the height of segregation in the South, Bueller invited Walker's team to train on Duke's state-of-the-art track. At the time, Duke's campus and bleachers above the track were segregated. Few knew of the brotherhood formed by Bueller, Walker, and their teams. The two couldn't change what was happening in the stands, but they could change what was happening on the track. Among those Olympians, Lee Calhoun, who won the gold medal in the 110-meter hurdles in the 1956 Games in Melbourne, Australia.
Watch Lee Calhoun nip him at the tape.
And 4 years later, did it again in the Rome Olympics in 1960. Walter Sir Anthony Johnson, Jr. was the fastest freshman track star in the nation when he came to North Carolina College to run for Dr. Walker. He won NCAA Division I All-America honors in 1960 and 1961, twice qualified for the U.S. Olympic trials, and ran for the USA against England in 1964. In the 1964 Games in Tokyo, NCCU student athlete Edwin Roberts earned bronze medals in both the 200-meter dash and the 4x400-meter relay for his native country, Trinidad and Tobago. Roberts ran the same events for Trinidad and Tobago in the 1968 Games in Mexico City and at the 1972 Olympics. NCCU's Norman Tate also competed in the 1968 Mexico City Olympic Games in the triple jump. From 1963 to 1965, NCCU's Tate was very successful in the long jump and triple jump, earning multiple championships and outstanding athlete recognitions in the CIAA, NAIA, and NCAA competitions and the Penn Relays. Tate was also a part of the U.S. national track team in 1963, 1966, 1969, 1970, and 1971.
Wenige Tage später ist der US-Amerikaner Larry Black Startläufer bei der 4x100 Meter.
At the 1972 Olympics in Munich, NCCU standout Larry Black won a gold medal as the lead leg of the 4x100 American relay team and a silver medal in the 200-meter dash. And NCCU students Julius Sang and Robert Oku represented their home country of Kenya in the gold medal 4x400-meter relay squad, and Sang earned a bronze medal in the 400-meter dash. In the 1976 Games in Montreal, NCCU's Charles Foster finished 0.03 of a second away from a medal, placing fourth in the 110-meter hurdles. Coach Michael Lawson took over the program in 1989. He's a member of the NCAA Division II Track and Field Coaches Association Hall of Fame. Named Southeast Region and CIAA Coach of the Year 13 times. Since arriving at NCCU, Lawson has coached 48 Division II All-Americans. 24 of his relay teams have earned All-America honors.
I had that burning desire to get it back from the Dr. Walker's era because I knew everything that he did. And I knew those guys that we were awarding this afternoon. I know what, I used to keep up with what they was doing. And when I got here and they said, well, yeah, we want to start it back, and Dr. Walker said, you may be the person we're looking for. Well, hands down, I said, yes, I'll do whatever. I mean, that was a dream for me to come to the school that I wanted to come to at first. And then now I got a coaching opportunity. And I think the burning desire that I had then, I have now, I wanted to try to fill those shoes, but those shoes was big. Once I got here, did a little research, I said, wow, I got an opportunity to build this program. And I began to recruit and build it with a small budget and walk-ons, and then I had a pretty good relationship with other coaches in the country, and they began to find out that I was here at North Carolina Central University, and also Dr. Walker kept my name out there. We was able to get some athletes, and I got some walk-ons, and I got some other good athletes, and I began to start building this thing. Then I started a women's program. So that's why that burning desire right now for us to be strong, because we were strong in Division II. We moved out of Division II, went to Division I, and I have an opportunity again in another era to bring us up to Division I level. And that's all I'm trying to do. And it's going to take the effort from our alumni, our loved ones, and scholarship funds and funding and fundraising to put us there, because we're not there yet. And I just have burning desires to make it better and better and better. So our university chose to go to Division I, and I want to be the one to put us back on the top of the Division I era. Set!
Other NCCU track standouts include Alicia Marshall, the first woman to win a national championship in NCCU history when she won the women's 100-meter dash at the 1998 NCAA Division II Outdoor Track and Field Meet. Another stellar athlete in NCCU's proud history is distance runner Katerina Glasova, the most decorated female student athlete in school history. During her unprecedented 4-year cross-country and track career from 1999 till 2002, Glasova earned all-conference honors 27 times, won 15 individual conference championships, claimed 4 All-America citations, captured an NCAA Division II national championship, and 4 CIAA individual championship titles. NCCU's Jason Smoots was the 2-time NCAA Division II 100-meter champion, 3-time NCAA Division II indoor 60-meter champion, and gold medalist in the 2003 Pan Am Games and the 2006 World Cup.
We're putting the baton in your hands. Now is the time for North Carolina Central University athletes, alumni, boosters, business, and community leaders to give us the support to create champions. We need to raise NCCU's track and field program to its highest level of competition, recruitment, and academic achievement.
We ran on dirt tracks with weeds growing in it. And we were some of the best athletes in the country, and some of us became the best athletes in the world. You know, running on dirt, dug a hole out there so I could practice jumping in, because we didn't have a long jump pit. Part of an athlete's preparation of succeeding today in particular is that he feels that he must have a top flight training facility in order to be the best athlete he can be. See, every kid comes out of high school now, they think they're good enough to compete in Division I. And, you know, in reality, they're not. And Mike has been a coach long enough to understand who has that potential to grow. But in order for him to get that kid here, it's gonna cost him. It's gonna cost the school some money. National championship money to get the national championship caliber youngster to come here, because that's the bottom line.
Hi, I'm Elisha Marshall Hood, and I come to you asking for your support and financial contributions to help us continue Dr. Walker's legacy to have a successful track program. We need your support. Without you, we cannot soar and be the eagles that we were born to be.
Pass the baton for the future of our track and field success.